Our third sentence reads, until today, Owen never realized how jealous he was of his friend's mass media class. Once again, your names might be different from this, but you get the point. So I'm looking for my noun or my nominal clause, which starts off with the word how, and I'm just going to listen to where it ends. So how jealous he was of his friend's mass media class. This all makes sense together as one big old nominal clause. This one's a little more challenging just because of the way it's written, but I think we're going to, as we walk through it together, you'll be like, okay, I get this. So let's build the base sentence then that we have, because I think that's a great place to start. So I come over here, until today's little prep phrase. Owen is my subject, realized, and then this action verb realized is looking for its direct object, which is this thing. So this whole thing is going to be my big old direct object. So I know that I'm going to build it not necessarily all the way to the bottom, but pretty close to the bottom, because I'm going to have a place for realized, which is my main verb. Owen's my subject. Owen never realized. And then until today, little prep phrase tells us when. So here's until today. I'm trying to make you a little more capitalized. There we go. So until today, Owen never realized. He never realized what? Here's my direct object line. And instead of having one word as my direct object, I have this entire clause as my direct object. So when I get up here, I'm trying to fit all these words into this little structure. I know I have a subject and a verb, and so I'm going to start with my verb. This is one of the main reasons, a great example of why you should start with your verb, right? Because it gets very confusing with how jealous he. So find that verb, which is was. So was is going to sit here. Once I find that verb, I'm going to look for my subject. And I know you have like 3 words in front of it, but your subject is the word he. Like, awesome. So what do I do with jealous? Well, think about it logically. Where was jealous going to go? It's an adjective. It's not jealous he, but you're saying he was jealous. A to be verb should have some kind of adjective or noun after it, unless it's like a pattern 1. And so in this case, you're like, yeah, he was, slanted line, jealous. So you'll notice that what happens is this kind of clause is somewhat inverted. How jealous he was, we're saying he was jealous. And then here's this word. We'll take care of the word how last. I'm sorry. He was jealous of class. So let's build this little prep phrase. He was jealous of class. And then it's a mass media class. I'm going to call it a media class and then a mass media. You could certainly keep mass media as all one big name. I think I do on my answer key. But for the live version, I'm changing it up. All right, so I'm going to call it a media class. But it's mass media. Once again, it's all one name, so that's fine. It's his friend's class. Friend's class. But it's not his class. So I want you to realize it's not his class. I don't want you to go straight down and say it's his class, friend's class, mass media class. It's his friends. His describes friends because he's not taking the class. But it's his friend's class. So his comes off of friends, his friend's class, mass media class. And then lastly, we have the word how. How's an adverb. And you're never wrong by putting the adverb underneath the verb. So I could easily put the word how underneath was, and I'd be fine. I was thinking outside the box. I have the hiccups. I'm thinking the word how describes jealous. How jealous. I really like it there. Now you can put it underneath the word was. I'm not going to judge. Just as you are not judging me for having hiccups. But I like the word how here. I think it's fun. How jealous he was. That's cool. All right, once again, what's the pattern? Subject, action verb, direct object. Pattern 7. Sure, it's a pattern 2 up here, but the main sentence is down here and it's a pattern 7. Good. Let's move on.